Have you ever wondered how a polar bear stays warm in the freezing snow, or how a cactus can live in a hot, dry desert without much water? Well, the answer is a truly incredible secret of nature called adaptation. Adaptation is any special feature or behavior that helps a living thing survive in its home, which we call its habitat. It is kind of like having a superpower that is perfectly suited for where you live. These special traits are not learned in a day. They develop over a very, very long time, passed down from parents to their young. This process helps plants and animals meet the challenges of their environment, making life possible in even the toughest places on our amazing planet. So, think of adaptation as a special toolkit that every plant and animal has. Each tool in the kit has a specific job. For some animals, the tool might be a thick coat of fur to stay warm. For others, it might be sharp claws to catch food or climb trees. For a plant, a tool could be very long roots that reach deep into the ground to find water. These are not choices that a plant or animal makes. Instead, these are characteristics that have become part of their bodies or their natural way of acting over many, many generations, because they worked so well for survival. It is a slow and steady process of change that makes each species unique. Adaptations can be things you can see, like body parts. For example, a giraffe has a very long neck. This is a physical adaptation that helps it reach leaves high up in the trees that other animals cannot get to. This gives the giraffe a special food source all to itself. Similarly, a duck has webbed feet, which are just perfect for paddling through the ronds, here. These are physical changes to their bodies that give them an advantage. These features are built into their very being, a result of countless years of nature finding the best design for the job of living and thriving in a particular place. But adaptations are not always about body parts. They can also be behaviors, which are the ways that animals act. Animals all over the world have developed some truly mind-blowing adaptations to help them survive. Let us look at camouflage, like an invisibility cloak. Many animals have skin, fur, scales that match their surroundings. A stick insect looks exactly like a small twig, hiding from birds. A snow leopard has white and gray fur with black spots, blending into rocky, snowy mountains. This ability helps animals avoid becoming dinner, and helps predators sneak up. Another amazing adaptation is how animals handle the weather. In very cold places like the Arctic, animals need to stay warm. The polar bear has a thick layer of fat called blubber under its skin. It also has a dense coat of fur that traps air like a winter jacket. Even its paws have rough pads to prevent slipping on ice. In hot deserts, animals need to stay cool. The fennec fox has huge ears that release body heat. Some adaptations help animals find and eat food. The woodpecker uses a strong beak to drill into tree bark. Then it uses an extra-long sticky tongue to pull out insects. In the ocean, the great white shark has rows of razor-sharp teeth. When one tooth breaks or falls out, another moves forward to replace it. Finally, behavioral adaptations help animals live and work together. Wolves live in packs to hunt larger animals and defend territory. Meerkats live in family groups. Some look for food while a guard stands watch. When the guard spots danger, it gives a loud call, and everyone runs to underground burrows. For instance, some birds fly south for the winter to find warmer weather and more food. This is a behavioral adaptation called migration. They were not taught to do this. It is an instinct they are born with. Plants may not be able to walk or run, but they have their own set of amazing adaptations that help them survive just about anywhere on Earth. In the desert, water is extremely rare, so plants have developed clever ways to find it and store it. The cactus is a master of desert survival. It has very long, shallow roots that spread out wide to quickly absorb any rain that falls. Instead of leaves, which lose a lot of water to the air, a cactus has sharp spines. These spines protect the plant from thirsty animals, and they also reduce water loss. The cactus stores the water it collects in its thick, waxy stem, saving it for the long, dry periods. In other environments, the challenge is not a lack of water, but a lack of sunlight. Plants that live down below have adapted to this low-light condition. Many have very large, broad leaves. Some, called vines, climb tree trunks to reach bright sunlight without growing a thick trunk of their own. Plants have also developed incredible ways to protect themselves from being eaten. The thorns on a rosebush are a classic example of a physical defense. Any animal that tries to take a bite will get a painful poke, teaching it to stay away. Some plants use a different kind of defense: chemical warfare. The milkweed plant produces a milky, toxic sap that is poisonous to most insects and animals that try to eat its leaves. This makes the plant an unappealing meal. These defenses are crucial, so the plant can live long enough to make seeds. Even the way plants spread their seeds is an adaptation. Dandelions produce light, fluffy seeds carried away by the wind to new places. This helps the plant spread out and grow in new areas, so they do not have to compete with their parent plant for sunlight and water. Other plants, like burdock, have seeds with tiny hooks that cling to the fur of passing animals. The animal then carries the seed to a new location before it falls off. These creative seed dispersal methods show just how resourceful plants can be in their quest to survive and thrive all over the planet. Section 4. A home for every creature surviving in different worlds. Every habitat on Earth presents a unique set of challenges. Life has adapted to meet them in spectacular ways. Let us journey to the deep ocean, a world of crushing pressure, freezing temperatures, complete darkness. Animals that live here, like the anglerfish, have some of the most bizarre adaptations. The female anglerfish has a special spine that sticks out from her head. At the tip of this spine is a small organ filled with glowing bacteria. This organ acts like a fishing lure. In the pitch-black darkness of the deep sea, this light attracts smaller fish. They swim right up to the anglerfish's mouth, becoming an easy meal. Food is very hard to find down there. Now let us climb to the high, cold mountains. The air here is thin, with less oxygen to breathe. Animals like the mountain goat have adapted to this challenge. They have larger lungs and more red blood cells than lowland animals. That helps them get enough oxygen to power their bodies. They also have hooves with a hard outer edge and a soft, rubbery inner pad. This gives incredible grip to climb steep, rocky cliffs. Predators cannot easily follow them up there. Sure-footedness is key for survival. From the cold mountains to the hot, humid rainforest. The rainforest is full of life and fierce competition for food and space. Many animals specialize in a part of the forest. Monkeys have long arms. Monkeys have a prehensile tail that grips branches like a fifth hand. They're experts in the canopy. They find fruits. They find leaves. On the forest floor, jaguars have spotted coats for camouflage. Camouflage in the shadows. Camouflage in the dappled sunlight. This helps them ambush prey. Finally, the wide-open grasslands, the savanna. Few places to hide here. Cheetahs adapted for incredible speed. Long, slender body. Flexible spine. Powerful legs. These features let them chase down swift prey like gazelles. Gazelles adapted for speed and endurance to escape. This race between predator and prey drives evolution for speed and awareness. These actions are just as important as physical features for staying alive. Section 5. Why adaptation is the ultimate survival tool. As we have seen, adaptation is the beautiful and powerful process that allows life to flourish in every corner of our world. From the deepest oceans to the highest mountains, plants and animals have developed special tools to overcome challenges. These adaptations are not just interesting details. They are the very reason why these living things can find food, make a home, raise their young, and protect themselves from danger. Without the ability to adapt, a species would not be able to survive when its environment changes. It is the key to resilience and the continuation of life itself. The importance of adaptation is clear when we think about the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Every single species, from the tiniest insect to the giant blue whale, has its own unique set of adaptations that makes it perfectly suited for its specific lifestyle. The sharp beak of an eagle, the bright colors of a poisonous frog, the deep roots of a desert tree. All of these are solutions to the puzzle of survival. This shows us that there is not just one way to live. Instead, there are millions of different successful strategies that have been shaped by the slow, patient hand of nature over millions of years. These adaptations also connect all living things in a complex web of life. The adaptations of one species often influence the adaptations of another. The speed of the cheetah drives the gazelle to be faster. The tough bark of a tree leads the woodpecker to evolve a stronger beak. The flower's color and shape are adapted to attract a specific type of bee, and the bee's body is adapted to collect that flower's nectar. Everything is connected. Understanding adaptations helps us see these amazing relationships and appreciate how delicate and balanced ecosystems truly are. It is a reminder that every living thing has an important role to play. In conclusion, adaptation is more than just a scientific concept. It is the story of life's incredible journey on our planet. It is a story of creativity, persistence, and survival against all odds. By developing these special body parts, behaviors, and skills, plants and animals have been able to turn every environment, no matter how harsh, into a home. The next time you see a bird in the sky, a fish in the water, or a flower growing in a field, take a moment to think about its secret superpowers. You are witnessing the amazing power of adaptation, the ultimate tool that makes all life on Earth possible.